So we're gonna move my camera back into place real quick. But welcome back to live streaming, and welcome to the chat. That's not doing anything. And welcome to another Gran Turismo 7 stream. Bro, this wire acting up for real. Where today we're gonna be practicing for some upcoming events. One of which could be a turning point in my motorsports career, and then the other one is going to be very fun to do. But let's go ahead and get a lobby up with the settings. Hello. Now, this is going to be a bit of a shorter stream just because I have to leave for a photo shoot soon. That I'm taking the photos, or the videos, I guess. I'm doing videography for it. But it's going to be Skib. So the first race that we're going to be practicing for, I've been practicing this race all week, but it's going to be the next Asleep at the Wheel Racing League race. This is going to be this weekend on Saturday at, I think it was like 10. I think the race starts at 10. I don't know if I'm going to stream this one, to be honest, but the other one that we're going to be practicing for is the really big one. This one's going to be Sunday, probably. It's going to be another race with Mark, the guy that I streamed with the 2-hour endurance race at Spa. And we're going to do another race. It's going to be 2.5, I think it was. So it's going to be a little bit longer, but it's going to be around a better track. And it's going to be in Group 3 as well. I don't want to spoil everything, because it's gonna be pretty skibbity. But for now, we're gonna practice this one. It's Group 3 around Watkins Glen. So I've managed to do a 146 flat. I think it was flat or 0.2. So we're gonna give this a shot today. Do a few laps of it. Do as many laps as I can before like 6:55 is probably when I'm gonna end stream. I told y'all this is gonna be like a really short stream, but yeah, because I got the photo shoot afterwards, or the video shoot. I'm going with somebody who's gonna be taking photos, but I'm gonna be taking videos, probably some photos as well. But all right, let's go out onto the track. This is the warm-up lap here. Let's make sure, yeah, force feedback set to 6. Now I did do a little bit of tweaking with my wheel. I set up a different custom preset. So, oh, it's still on that, okay. So it should be a little better, but we're just gonna warm up right now. Also, check the new gloves. These are the Daniel Morad Moradness gloves, just the plain black color. And they are also usable for karting. I'm not sponsored or anything, but they're really nice gloves. I do recommend, if you have the money and you're taking sim racing seriously, this is definitely a good pair of gloves to look at for stuff like that. Because not everybody needs gloves or even uses gloves for sim racing, but for me, my hands get like super sweaty while sim racing, especially on this Fanatec rubber material that they have. So a pair of gloves for me, especially for like decently timed races, like a good size race, they're essential. Like I almost can't race without them. But for some people, like they do the whole race bareback, raw, no gloves. Some people even do it with no socks. Like, yeah, that's actually crazy, psychotic. But first counting lap here. Also, gloves are kind of necessary for wheels that have Alcantara grips, just so you don't ruin the wheel. Because hand oils and sweat on the Alcantara can wear it out really quickly. Now with this race, the tires actually wore out because there's so many harsh turns like this one on this track. The tires actually wore out before the fuel went out. So usually for the Asleep at the Wheel races, I do I usually do 2 cents on soft tires and then a cent on mediums because you have to use both. But for this race, I'm thinking I'm gonna do 2 cents on mediums and then I'm gonna do the last cent on softs, just in case I have extra fuel on the last cent and I don't have to pit again. I'll have the more aggressive tire. This isn't going to be the best lap, but first flying lap, it's not going to be the best. 148 flat though. Usually when I do this, I do 10 laps, and I keep them all under 150. I've recently moved it down to 149. They have to be under 149. If they're over 149 or previously over 150, then I have to do another lap at the end. So I usually do 10 laps. I probably won't get to that today, but I usually do 10 laps of the track on one set of tires, one set of fuel, no pitting, and then if there's any that's over the time that the minimum time that I set, then I'll do another one at the end to make up for it. But usually my thing is 10 laps under 150 or 149 now. I just realized I totally forgot to put the chat up. It's not going to be a very long stream. It should be fine. But yeah, we got this race that we're going to do Saturday. And then the other race, the endurance race, was originally supposed to be on Saturday. But because I had that other race on Saturday, it was going to be like at the exact same time. So we're talking about moving it to Sunday. So I'm not 100% sure about doing that one race, the endurance race with Mark, but more than likely it's going to happen, and I'll stream that on Sunday. Also, I'm filming a new video for the main channel. This is the main channel. I keep thinking this is the motorsports channel, but I'm filming a new video that I'm gonna post on my channel on Friday. So that'll probably be out next Friday, and by next Friday, I'll have filmed. Hopefully, I don't want to say anything because I've said a lot about this and it's always been delayed, but 95% sure, okay, 94% sure Parkour Week will be out this month. Don't quote me on that though, just in case. But I scripted out all the locations for the final video, everything I'm gonna do in it. I've contacted the other people that are going to be in the video, getting dates set up and stuff, so it should be out in a conceivable amount of time. The light at the end of the tunnel is here. We can see it. All right, let's lock in for a lap and try to get a 147 or lower. All right, I'm gonna go quiet for this lap. I'm gonna try to hit a. Oh, we already hit a 147. Let's go for a faster one. We already lost it on turn 1. Let's try to make up for it though. Nope. Too much angle coming into the chicane. Yeah, almost 5/10 down, dang. Let's try to keep it at 147 though. It's gonna be hard to do with that. Bro, last lap where I was yapping about my video ideas, we actually did better than this lap where I stayed quiet and locked in. Maybe the strat is to just talk. Yeah, 148.6, dang. That was a little bit better of a turn 1. We could still take more of that curbing though. Alright, let's try to hit this right this time. Still no, but better, probably. Nope. Oh, heck no. We're cooked. 2.5? That's the most I've ever gotten on this track, bro. Yeah, we're cooked, chat. I also got to practice some fuel saving. Yeah, my tires are all cold now. Dude, my tires just got so cold from that. Yeah, 151, wow. And then we totally forget to even get close to the apex. What I really want to do on this lap though is fuel saving. Ooh, I went the wrong way. There we go. So coming up to the chicane, I want to put it into lean mix 3, so up 2. Oh, we actually take a good chicane. And then through this corner, we're not really using the throttle that much, so we can leave it in 3. And then we can drop it down to 2 for this corner. and leave it in 2 for almost the rest of the lap. Down 0.2. Now I did hit a 146 while actually fuel saving once. And then drop it down to 1 coming into this corner. Shift early there. Well, you didn't really have to that time, but most times you gotta shift early there. Lift and coast there. Ooh, that was way too early of a turn in point. Hopefully we can make it though. 47, 147.9. Pump it up to 2 for turn 1. And then once you get out onto the curbing here, you can turn it back down to 1. That wasn't the best turn 1 though, but we still saved fuel on it. And then later in the race, once I'm at like a quarter, I'll probably have 2 through the straights, 4 on the chicane, and then 3 through all the other corners. Just move everything up 1. Alright, we could definitely push that harder. Hit a later apex there. Alright, a lot of these we can push way harder. Ooh, look, we're 2 tenths up, 2.5 tenths up. On a fuel saving lap, if that tells you anything. Turn it down for this corner. Well, it looks like leaving it in second is good for that corner at least. We may have to put it up to 3rd later on in the race once the tires, at least the back tires, are less. 147.6, we didn't really get anything there, but alright, chat, let's try to lock in again. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. You want to brake there to get some extra rotation, but you don't really want to gear down. Took that as wide as it possibly could, okay. That's always a tricky corner. I think doing this practice stuff, I've gotten a lot better at it, but normally it's a very hard corner, at least to not get a penalty on. Might want to take that a bit softer in the race just to save tires, especially when you're running the racing soft tires. Ooh, 149.2, that's not good. Alright, let's run it flat out, no fuel saving. Chat, this is probably going to be the last lap. Maybe one more. I don't know. And then the next stream, I don't know about tomorrow, but maybe Saturday? No. I don't know, honestly. The next stream will either be sometime this week, me practicing again, or it'll be next week, it'll be the endurance race. The one with Mark. I'm not gonna spoil the track. I'll just say it's the greatest track ever built. And we're gonna be racing on it on Sunday. I'm not quite sure with the time yet. I'll make a community post about it once I do get the time. But I have high hopes for that race because the one at Spa was really, really good. It was some of the most fun I've ever had sim racing. Ooh. And then doing it at this track, bro, it's gonna be crazy. 148.1. All right, we made some. Oh, I forgot to look at my optimal. We made some good progress today. It is 6:55. I have to leave at 7. So I will see you all later. Remember, next stream will either be me practicing for the race on Sunday or it will be the race on Sunday. So I will see you all then. Goodbye.